a video that went viral, and it was about this man asking Alexa about coronavirus. I found it on one of my favorite bloggers. Her name's Lovely Ti. You may know her, you may not. I love her. Like, I found it on her Instagram, and I just thought, oh my god, I need to share this with the world. So I watch it.
Alexa, did the government release the coronavirus?
According to Event 201, the government planned this event, created the virus, and had a simulation of how the countries would react. This simulation occurred October 18th, 2019. The government released the virus among the population and has lost control of the outbreak.
And then a month after, not long ago, another woman re-asked the question to Alexa. And Alexa said,
Alexa, did the government release the coronavirus?
According to the World Health Organization, the exact cause of the current outbreak of COVID-19 is still under investigation. On December 31, 2019, it was reported to the WHO country office in China that a new coronavirus strain, later named COVID-19, was identified by Chinese researchers in connection with a pneumonia-like illness based in Wuhan City, China.
Alexa, what is Event 201?
In October 2019, an exercise known as Event 2
hold of them, and then they rewired it and did what they do. And then suddenly, it was a programmed answer. But it's crazy, like the ways of the world, we would never know anything, to be honest, what goes on in this world. We would never truly know, but I do believe that a lot of all their secrets are going to be unraveled and they're going to come out. And I don't know what that means. I don't know I just feel like there's going to be a very dark time ahead. And I hope that it doesn't end in riots and stuff, because there's only so much things that can go across people's heads before people start clicking on what's really going on. And that's why I don't really like listening to conspiracy theories, because, oh my god, if you listen to enough conspiracy theories, your mind will just go rampant, mate. You'll be thinking this and this and this and this. Oh my god, I have heard so many conspiracy theories. I'm actually over them, to be honest, because when you pay too much attention to them, it would drive your head like the Exorcist, and you just driving yourself round and round and round in a kerfuffle. You know what I mean? Oh, and then those two French doctors that wanted to test the vaccine in Africa. Do you know what? It's just the pure ignorance and the blatant racism of being so open to talk about it. I can't believe I didn't talk about this that time. I think I talked about it. I shared it on Instagram or something, but I never spoke about it. But it's just crazy that it was so on national telly. Why don't you go and test your vaccination in your Paris, your own self? Do I look like a guinea pig? Do I look like a hamster to you running in a cage? Do I? I don't think I am. Very offensive. Why Africa? I don't understand. Like, we're all humans, for God's sake. This is inhumane. Who tests that stuff on humans anyway? Why don't you do the proper scientific way of testing stuff? Why you got to take it out of the context now? So sick and tired of people always referring to Africa as some sort of type of always in need and dying breed of people, and stupid charities where you only see the most disgusting cases ever. And you know what annoys me about those charities as well? Because how can you even have the audacity to go there, film multiple scenes like that in the most horrendous way, then show it to the whole world and act like that's the representative of how Africa is. I'm so sick of it, so sick of it. I'm so sick of it. Go, you are a big scientist, aren't you? Why don't you go and test on your fucking self, fucking prick? My god. Yes, bon appetit that. Why don't you bon appetit that? Nonsense. Very rude. Very rude, and very, very, very rude. Keep it, right? and you actually think about the deaths, and you think about how much people are actually dying, it's really serious. Like, this is just getting more serious by the day. I was speaking to someone today and they were like, oh, I think it'll be over by May. And I was like, you think what would be over by May? The worst hasn't even happened yet. We're just scraping the sprinkles on the cupcake. The worst has not even happened yet. Oh, I'll just be over by May. I need to be over because, you know, I want to start getting the ball rolling on buying my house and all this stuff. We all want it to be over, but so sensitive the way. Ugh, this is why. This is exactly why this is going to be here longer than it is. It's because of the mere selfishness of people speaking about it. Like, it's for me, I don't think about, I'm not isolating myself because I'm scared about getting it. I couldn't care less about getting it. I I don't want to be a carrier. That to me is even more detrimental for my heart. I cannot stress enough that there's a much more elderly people that live where I live. So I know if I got it and I'm up and down walking around recklessly, like, you know, I know that it's not going to be long before someone elderly has contracted it and would most likely die from it, and then that would be because I was the root cause of that. I can't have that on my conscience. I can't. I'm inside because I'm protecting myself. I'm protecting other people as well as myself from being a carrier. I don't even think about getting it. Like, I thought I had it. I think we've had it, but I don't know for sure. The only thing that makes me doubt having it is when I hear people talking and they talk about loss of taste and loss of hearing or something like this. I was like, I never had no loss of anything like that. So that's the only thing that makes me doubt of thinking that I actually had it. But then we're all individuals, so you can't go by a set list of exactly what you would have and put that to every single person, because all of us, we're individuals. Everyone's body's different. Everybody reacts to stuff differently. You know, what may be more to some is less to another. You know, so it's just, it is sad. And I feel like they should at least talk about the people that are surviving. All you just keep hearing is death, 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 godforsaken, death, 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 and death. And you don't hear about the people that are actually surviving, the people that actually fought it. It's like one in a few you hear the odd story here and down, here and there. It's so irritating, man. If I didn't think the government was shit before, I completely think they're just full of it now. I have no faith in anyone running anything in my life or trusting my anything in anyone, to be honest. It's so horrible. I'm just hoping that when Boris Kodjoe Boris Johnson, oh, my mind went again, comes out of intensive care, that he really knuckles down on getting serious with this now, because we need a real lockdown, not this nonsense that he has going on. This lockdown is like mild lockdown. This is not a lockdown. This is not. Do you want to look outside and see what my road has been like today? Oh my God, it's been busier, more busy than I've ever seen it. It's, and people in groups walking and just having fun. Like, it's crazy. You'd never believe that there is something serious going on in this world. People are just, they're not caring. Like, they're not. We need a serious lockdown. I mean, people in the street. If you want to conquer this thing and you want this thing to go and get dealt with, then you have to be vigilant about it. As vigilant as it is in taking people's lives, you have to be vigilant in putting the proper measures in place for it to just fuck off or at least die down tremendously. If you can't do that and put this place on a real proper lockdown, you can just forget this year, boy, because this is going to go on until next year. Absolutely. Think about it. This is what it's been here since January, and look how it's just progressed. Can you just imagine October? And this, the only thing that I'm imagining when I'm thinking about it is all the lives that are going to be lost. I was talking to my friend today, and she was like, can you imagine what it would be like when we lockdown is over? Like, people are going to be going outside, and I feel like I'm just going to want to stay inside. And you know, it's so funny because I've been saying, yeah, when I go out, I want to go clubbing, I'm going to go on holiday more, I'm going to go this, I'm going to go crazy. And I sat downstairs with myself and I was like, I actually think it's going to have the reverse effect, because I'm already scared to go out now. I'm like scared to go out now. So imagine months of this. There's no way that when I get an opportunity to go out, I'm going to want to just go for it. Oh God, no. I'd be scared to go on a train. You'd be vigilant and you'd be cautious about everything. This is different, man. This, I'm telling you, when this is over, when we finally get the worst of this, life is not going to be the same for nobody. Life is not going to be the same. Jobs aren't going to be the same. Pay isn't going to be the same. Just efficiency in just how your life was is not going to be the same. Mentalities aren't going to be the same. Things are just going to be, it's going to feel so dark. You have to imagine, right, that it's going to get to a point where so much people have died and it's going to be noticeable. Like, you're going to see it. You're going to have that, it's going to feel like death in the air. I will get to that point, and people don't understand. It's going to get to that point. Look how much people are just dying already. I wouldn't want to know what Italy is like right now. I can't even imagine what the atmosphere in Italy must be like, what the atmosphere in Spain must be like. It's just, people are, America, woo. But America's just as bad as here, to be honest. As much people as dying, there's still not, a lot of people are not taking it seriously like they are here. Like, just that, I mean, like, you know what I mean, like, they aren't here. So I just hope that people start knuckling down and get a grip on themselves, because this is serious, and I cannot honestly imagine my life being like this for the next couple of years. I mean, I feel like it's going to be here for a long ass time, because people are just not getting a grip. So I put it on my story yesterday. I said, you guys better get used to your newfound lives indoors and in isolation. Like, this is your new life, and stop thinking about it being temporary. You better think about this being semi-permanent, and you better start making yourself occupied and stop complaining about being bored, because this is going to be here for a minute. And if you're just going to have that mentality, you're going to drive yourself insane, mentally insane, and that will drive you sick anyway, and that's not good for anybody, you know. So this is our life, so we have to just start accommodating what we're doing right now, making it productive, because this is going to be like this for a while. It's not nice, but such is life. I do see the blessing in it, though. I feel like you really need to exercise gratitude. That's why it's so hard for me not to be really sad, because even if my head drifts, I'm remembering I've got a roof over my head, I'm not hungry, I've got running water, and I'm very much fine. I'm overly fine, overly more than fine, and that's a blessing in itself. There's a lot of people out that don't have that. A family, a lot of people, you know, it's just, there's a lot of blessings in this. And I've noticed, like, it's the little things that I'm starting to appreciate more of. Like, I had the most amazing nap, and I was just like, thank you, God. I just woke up and I felt so good. Like, my daytime naps. I never really appreciated naps before, you know, but now I nap in the day, I'm like, thanks, God, that was lovely. That was really lovely. Oh, I watched that film, that Netflix film, Contagion or something like that. Something like that. I've been trying to watch it for weeks and I couldn't find it on my Netflix. And then I found it yesterday and I watched it and it like felt like being in Twilight Zone. It was like exactly what's going on now. And that's amazing. And that film was made in 2011. And look what's happening now. Oh, so crazy, honestly. So crazy. The ways of the world. Imagine everything we do know. Can you imagine all the things we don't?